Flosstube, welcome back. We're back for another special edition, and we're going to go through the basket of charts this time to find some more possible mania starts. So my last Flosstube extra, we went through all of my, I call them kitted projects, and it just meant that they were either fully kitted or had threads or fabric. They were in some state of being kitted. So we went through all of those and came up with, I can't remember, 19 maybe possible mania starts, which is good because I plan on doing 21. So today we're going to go through, I don't know if we'll go through all of them. We'll at least go through some of them of my pattern stash. This is the entirety of my pattern stash. This is the organization or non-organization as it may be. So I just kind of have smaller stuff in the front and just to bigger. That's literally the organization. So we'll jump in with some little stuff that are right in the front. So the first two right here are the first two Souvenirs of the Heart by With Thy Needle and Thread. I really want to get the new market release one. I have some 28 count Lugana because I think it's not mushroom, but I think it's bone. But I have some 28 count Lugana because these are all charted 1/1 on 28, and I wanted to give that a try. I really want to get the next market release. The next one, I can't remember what it's called. Can't remember. But it's kind of summery 4th of July-ish. And so I really want to get that one. And that one might be a mania start, but these aren't because these are kind of fall Christmassy. And like I said before, I'm trying to stay away from seasonal stuff, but I do want to try those. Okay, I have this one. This one came in the most recent bag of the month from So Much to Love. Super sweet spring pattern. But I don't think that this is going to be a mania start, but that's really cute. That might definitely be a next spring start. I have this kit. My friend Carrie gave this to me. She found it in her stash, and she knows I like the Mill Hill, so she gave me this Mount Rainier Santa because we live right by Mount Rainier. So that's fun, but that's not going to be a mania start. All right, I have all of the 2018 Fragments in Time. I just loved the color palette on this series. There were probably, I don't know how many are there. There are 8. There's 8, and I knew I wanted to stitch at least 5 of them, so I just got the whole set. But I don't know if I'm going to do these as one big piece or do them as a bunch of little pin cushions. This could be a start. I could figure that out and start this series because I think they're charted in, they're Classic Colorworks and Gentle Arts, but I think it's the same, like it's all the same. It's the same color palette for all of them is what I mean. And it's 2/2 on 32 count. So, you know, I've got some 32 count. It'd be a matter of seeing if I have enough of one color. But I'm going to put that in as a possible start because I do feel like I'm tending towards big things and maybe having some smaller possible starts would be good. I also have this little tall tree sampler. That's super cute. That's not calling to me though. This was this in the February bag of the month, I think? From So Much to Love, this little Valentine topiary. Cute, but seasonal. I got this from Misty at Mystic Fabrics. I placed an order with her, and I don't know if I ordered this or she just tossed it in for me. I like that. I thought it might make a good smalls exchange. And then some of these, I have a couple of these Little House Needleworks. This is part Stash Dive, apparently, and part Mania starts. I got some of these Little House Needleworks. This is just, they didn't have the cover piece for Poinsettia House. But these were ones that came in that box off of Facebook Marketplace. Look how cute that is. That was a little freebie chart from Lindy Stitches when I placed an order for her. I have to remember that that's in there and do that next year at Valentine's Day. Little Lizzie Kate. Dear Santa, we've got cookies. Very cute, but seasonal. Okay. Oh, here we go. This is a possible start. I love this. It's a little mystery sampler. And this I got off Stash Unload. I know that because it's all 3 parts with the embellishment pack. And it says, yesterday is gone, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift. I like that. That's going into the possible starts. I like that. I'm banging the camera. That just came out of a Cross Stitcher magazine. Cute. Little kit. Oh, Patchwork Pumpkin, Blackbird Designs. I got this off of somebody's Unload. Love that, but it's kind of fall. I think I'll save that for fall to start. Another Lizzie Kate. See, I've got a lot of these little freebie kits. That's super cute though. Look at that little sewing machine. Even if you didn't put it on, I mean, it comes with all the stuff to make the little pouch. But that would be adorable to stitch. Without a mouse. Oh my gosh, I love this. This was like one of my unicorns that I found at Starlight Stitchery. Like they just still had it, even though it's out of print and it was just regular retail. That's kind of fall, but I still, okay, I'm putting that in possible starts, even though that's fall, just because when you get a unicorn, you should stitch it, right? Another couple of little seasonal Lizzie Kates. Stitching forever, housework whenever. That's funny. See, these are the kind of things that when I'm working on kind of seasonal stuff, I don't ever stitch. I'm going to put that in Possible Mania Starts just because I need some small things. And that would just be cute hanging up, you know, downstairs or up here. Got a couple more seasonal Lizzie Kates. I'm just staying away from the seasonal stuff because I'll start those. You know, I mean, I will. Season's Greetings, love that one. Oh, Spell of the Moon. That's so good. I think this will probably be a Dark 13 stitching start after I finish Tingles. Love that chart. A couple more little kits. Little needle book with sunflowers. That's sweet. A little scissor pocket. Oh, this is one of my market. I want to, this is going to be a possible. We're going to put this in the possible Mania start because I love it. I love it so much I pre-ordered it. Bendy Stitchy. This is one of our Nashville releases. You're okay, I guess. Love that. Okay, that's a possible Mania start. Turkeys. You guys are going to see so many turkeys. This is by the Bay Needle Art. I'm pretty sure I got this off Stash Unload. Look at that, Mr. Turkey. One's a cross stitch, one's a punch needle, and one's an embroidery. I think this is the, is that the cross stitch? That? I don't know. I don't care. Whichever one's cross stitch, I'm stitching him, but not right now. Ooh, another Bendy Stitchy. Oh, this is a good one. Stitch Always. See, that would be, this is also not that big. 72 by 67 and would be fun to like have up here in my craft room. Okay, that's going in the basket. Chick Party. Little Lizzie Kate. I got that off Stash Unload. Came with the little embellishments. Cute, cute, cute. Maybe next spring. It's this. Oh, that was a chart. Oh, this came, I think, also in a So Much to Love bag in the fall. Yeah, So Much to Love. Harvest Moon, Frost Soon. Cute. Can you hear my husband talking on the phone? I think he called his parents. He seems to think that we live in 1820 and you have to talk louder when you're talking to someone who lives far away. He's only in his mid-40s. He's not 70, but you would think. Okay, this is it's not a for sure Mania start, but this is definitely going into the possible Mania starts. The Sing a Sampler series. I saw, was it Jan Hicks was working on this with like a color conversion that I loved. So I ordered them all. It shows like, I don't know where it shows, but you can do them all in one big line and it has, let me see if it shows. You can do them all together and it has some of the song that goes beneath it if you do it all together, but I don't know where it ever shows it that way. He's being very loud. I might have to pause this and ask him to take the conversation somewhere other than the hallway. Okay. you can stitch these all in one big line, and it has the when you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything along the bottom. But I wanted to do it 4 and 4, like 2 rows of 4. And my lovely friend Annie had already charted it up that way, had already done kind of the, you know, it had to be ooched a little bit to make it work that way. And she already did it and sent me the charting for that. So, but I need to figure out the color conversion and get threads and fabric and the whole 9 yards. But this is going to be one whip, and that's going to into the possible Mania starts. It might be a for sure. We'll see when I go through them again. Mr. and Mrs. Delicious. Oh my God, I love these so much. I think these I'm definitely starting next fall. I don't know. I'm doing her new kit first, but these will be the next turkeys. I feel like I should just always have a turkey whip. What do we think? Oh, some more of these that came in the box off the Facebook Marketplace. So I've got Nutcracker. These are all holiday. She stitched a lot of holiday. I love this. Over the River and Through the Woods. We would sing that all the time going to my grandparents. Little all dolled up ornament. Another little all dolled up ornament. Summer at the Shore. Isn't that cute? I'd maybe like to do that for my in-laws. Okay. I have some more of the chalkboard ornaments. So this is the other set that I bought. So I'm working on that one set, and I have one more, and then I'll work on these. This one was new last year and is charted in different colors. This is charted with Sulky, but I think I'm going to do it in the same colorway as the rest of these so that they match. So not starting those, but Plum Street Home for Christmas. Love that, but it's holiday. Ooh, this is a good one. Quaker Sewing Tray. I love this chart. I love this. And Acorns and Threads carries this little wooden piece. So I might have to... What's the size on this? Does it tell me? It says an 11.5 by 11.5 piece. That makes me think that it's bigger than it looks. Let's look at stitch count. If this is kind of big, I might hold off. But oh, now I'm losing pieces. Hold on. Oh no, 89 by 89. That's not that big. Okay. As I'm dropping stuff. All right, this is going into possibly Maynia start then. Because, man, I'd love to have that sitting down on my, like, side table. Maybe if I put stuff in there, the dog wouldn't try to eat it. What do we think? Okay, that's going into the possible Maynia start. Ink circles, arranging leaves. Love that, but I'm only going to do one arranging at a time. Welcome all hearts home. I love that. It looks, I mean, that's a deer, right? Is this supposed to be a Christmas stitch? Because it looks Valentine's Day to me. I don't know why. Maybe because it looks like it's kind of pinky. Vintage Light Exemplar. That's not pinky, is it? I don't know. I love that. No relationship is all sunshine, but two people can share an umbrella and walk through the storms together. This will maybe be next year's anniversary start. This year I'm starting Stars Bright. But I'm going to save that for an anniversary start. This is cute. Jardin Privé. Patchwork de la Bordeaux. Oh, and look. I have fabric in there. Summer khaki. Is that what's called for? Did I just think that it would go nicely? I don't know. I think I just thought it would go nicely. That's cute. What flosses are this called for? DMC. This is charted in DMC. I have fabric in the bag. I think that's a possible Maynia start. Yep. Ooh. Mystery sampler, Halloween though. But this is cute. But I know, I put fabric in there. I picked out fabric for it. And I bought these from Amy. Amy Loves Toads. And I think that the embellishments and everything are in there. I like that. But I still got tingles going. I gotta wait until I'm done with tingles. Autumn Skies. Hands-on Design. Another seasonal stitch. Oh. Here Lie My Needles by Shakespeare's Peddler. I love that one too. That's good. I'll put that in the possible mania starts because I would love to start some of these things that I really like and I just don't ever start for whatever reason. So that's going to possible mania starts. I like that. Black Cat Society. That's super cute. I actually got this thinking that my oldest daughter might want to stitch it. We'll see. January wordplay. Got that off Stash and Load thinking I was going to do all the word plays. This is the only one I have. There's some other seasonal monthly stitches I want to do first, so we'll just hang on to that. Blue Flower Autumn Acorns. That's a good chart. I bought this at the same time I got, yeah, it's all charted in silk. I mean, she gives a DMC conversion, so that's lovely. I got this at the same time I got the Autumn Drum kit. And I think I want to finish that before I start any more acorny things. Ooh, Holiday Hoopla. I'll definitely do that this fall. Rack Stack. Yep. I'll start that come winter time. Mice in the Sewing Room. I loved Plum Pudding. Loved it. I still think I have enough of that same fabric. I just did St. Patrick's Day Hoopla on it. I think it's Plum Straight Blend. I think. Maybe. Yeah, that's going to be a possible mania start for sure. Love that. Got some kitting up to do, guys. Oh, look at this. Stacy Nash Black Work Pin Keep. That's a good one. That's a good one. I felt like I got that because I'm thinking Smalls Exchange, I think, for that. Little Tiny Tidings, Lizzie Kate. That's Holiday. Pineberry Lane, Sisters Farm Fresh Eggs. I don't know, that's just funny. Feels kind of springy to me. I don't think I'm going to start that. Easter Parade. I love that basket. I know, I mean, everybody does the bunny and he's cute, but I love that basket. That's probably going to be the first one I'm going to stitch. But it doesn't feel like a mania start, although I was feeling the need to start Hare's Hunt, but now that I've been like finishing up Easter Hoopla, I'm not sure I want to stitch another rabbit, but gosh, I love that. Okay, that's not going to go in a mania start, but I'm putting that over here as maybe possibly start soon. Ritter Cup Designs. Can you guys see this? Where these are? That's my cat. My cat gets on the shelf where this basket is and chews on the plastic. He's a menace to society. That's cute. Acorn House. Eek. Fun but seasonal. Ink Circles Metamorphosis. I love this, and I, for some reason, picture doing this with like, I have some Needle Necessities, like highly variegated thread that Carla, being crafty, gave me. And I was thinking instead of doing these each different colors, just using that one variegated thread. So stitch count 359 by 47. I mean, it's long, but it's not very high. I'm going to put that as a mania start. For some reason, I see this as a drum. Do you guys think it's long enough to be a drum? How long do you need to make, how like long of a piece do you need to make a drum? Or how long is too big to make a drum? For some reason, I see this as a drum finish. I'm putting that in the possible mania starts. Okay, that basket's getting really full. Pumpkin Row. Cute, but that's fall. We're not doing seasonal. Unless I decide I am. Unless I decide it gets to be an exception. Lovely Letters. I actually just bought this because I thought it was a pretty alphabet. And it would be nice to have to do little gifts for people. Plum Street, a bowl full of scary, scary too. I love that. All those acorns. Maybe I'll start that this fall. I gotta get some of my fall stitching done though, so I can start more. Cauldron Cleaner. This is the only one of this Scary Apothecary I bought, and I bought it because of the black cats. Because look at those black cats with purple whiskers. So there you go. Little House Needleworks. Necessity Sampler. That's cute. I think I would want it in different colors. I don't know why it looks so yellow in there. I don't know. That's kind of fun though. 93 by 93. 32 count. Zweigart, 32 count linen. Oh, it's charted in DMC. That's a lot of colors for that, don't you think? It doesn't look like that many colors. All right, I'm gonna put that as a possible start. Dear Diary, Mary Heaton. I really got this because she was in Fort Wayne. Although I also did like this little friendship piece. My husband's from Fort Wayne area. So I felt like I needed to have a Redbird sampler. I hear we're always supposed to have a Redbird sampler. This could be a possible start. Oh, look, and it has the, I'm not going to show you, but it has the button in it. Even came with a little button. All right, I'm down. 26 count. I mean, I guess I used 28, but I think I have some 28. Yep, that's a possible Mania start. Stitch More. Okay, this, guys, came in our January So Much to Love project bag of the month, and she included the little charm that she used to make it. And Karen released this for the Be Well hashtag. All the designers that are doing free charts, she released this. So now everybody, like, for free. So now everybody can stitch this. We should do, I'm putting this over here because maybe we should do a little stitch along of that. Oops, sorry guys. That's not gonna be a Mania start, but I'm gonna stick that over here because now seems like the perfect time to do a Mania start. Fabric, thread, scissors, needle. I like that, but I really like that, but I don't know about the heart thing. I'm not really a heart person. Stitcher's heart. I don't know. I don't know that I'm ever gonna do that, honestly. Blackbird. All right, so you guys saw that I already had charted up Strawberry Fields Forever, Long and Winding Road, and, well, and Olga. I had those two charted up. This, I think, is one color thread, though. Yes? I mean, it looks like one color thread. I'm thinking I might stick Crinkle Crinkle this in with the possible Mania starts and just pick maybe two of the Blackbird. Yeah, 75 by 87. All done in espresso bean or black of your choice. Okay, I'm gonna put this in with a possible Mania start. But I'm gonna somehow narrow down how many Blackbird designs go in. I don't know. Oh, I got the heartstring sampler, Festive Little Fobs. Because look at that cardinal. I'm pretty sure I bought it just for this little cardinal. Haven't done any of those yet. Oh, this is awesome. This is Homespun Elegance Merry Meowsies. I want to do all of them, really, but especially this little black one for my daughter as an ornament. Because she loves our black cat, the one that chews on everything and is a menace to society. She adores him. She thinks he's cute and wonderful. Oh, capybaric, peace on earth. I love this so much. That'll be a winter start. Oh, look at this. It's Squirrel Welcome. This is by Joyful Stitches, my friend Annie. You can get this on our Etsy shop. Isn't that so cute? I will maybe have to stitch that this fall. That'll be a fall stitch. I do have some PDF stuff printed out that I finally just started sticking them in here because otherwise I forget about them. Cardinal Days. I think this also came in a So Much to Love bag. Love that little cardinal, but it's definitely a winter stitch. Oh, these I just printed out the cover page. So I have some Stone Street Stitch Works. I love this because look, little leaves are books. Bat Moon, that's amazing. I totally want to do that this fall. And then what's the other one of hers that I got? Oh no, this is, I bought these at the same time. 12 Days of Christmas Ornaments. I need to get those chalkboard ornaments done first though. I do love this. I love that there's like one light on in the house. Presumably somebody is up reading. Okay, that's not calling to me. Oh, this might be a for sure Mania start. Wild Violet, Primitive Tarot Notions, and Needlebook. Michelle Bendy did this last year and had it finished for her. It looked amazing. And then Abby and Ryan, who's the designer of Wild Violet Cross Stitch, did like a joint Flosstube. They were at a retreat. I don't know which one. And she like showed hers that she uses all the time. I love it. And I totally want to stitch this. That's a Mania start. Winter Cometh. Love that. Hopefully stitch that this coming winter. Oh, Plum Street Samplers Turkey Love. I mean, look at those long leg turkeys. How much do I love them? Too many turkeys, not enough time. Oh, Plum Street Sampler, Maxim and Zoya. I love those peacocks. They're amazing. When I finish Olga, this one. Oh, I still have 5 o'clock somewhere in here because I think I'm going to stitch it again for my in-laws. Work basket, Quaker Halloweens with the owl and the bat. I love those both. Stitch those this fall. Oh, here we go. This is a Maynia start. This is definitely a Mania, possible Mania. Kathy Barrett, Good Intentions. I love that. I think I want to change the colors though. I want to change up the colors to more my colors. More maybe jewel tones, burgundies and plums and teals maybe. Yep, that's possible Mania start. I'm going to have to get these things all kitted, aren't I, if I put them on a wheel. Oh, guys, I got work to do between now and the beginning of May. Oliver and Friends, acorns, roosters. I mean, it's fantastic, but I don't know where I would put it, but I love it. We're going to hang on to it. Yes, I do in fact have a hard copy of Death by Cross Stitch. I bought this probably this time last year or pretty close. Yeah, because I bought this before I started Harry Potter book covers. I think Jamie, Crafting Gamey Jamie, was finishing hers last year. And I was just like, someday I'm going to stitch that. Anna, this is a Before I Die project. There it is, Before I Die. And honestly, when I stitch it, I'll probably buy it again in PDF. But you know, I've already got 2 long dogs on the go, so. Oh, this I got off of, I think, Michelle's D-Stash, Venice Window. I love this one too. This is not a kit, this is just the chart. But I love that. I've not been to Venice though. I would like to go someday. Not now. Oh gosh, I love this. 1 martini, 2 martini, 3 martini floor. A viewer got this for me and sent me buttons. They weren't the ones that were called for because they didn't have them. And one of them broke. But I think that I could stitch it. And I kind of want to stitch that up and then have some other talented person who is not me make me a mug rug. I'm going to put that in a possible Mania start. Because, like, when else do you have an excuse to do these things? I mean, when do I ever pull these out? Kitty, kitty. This is another one I got thinking that it's la-di-da, thinking that my oldest might like that. Oh, this is a reprint. This is like just the paper Prairie Schooler of Harvest Time. That turkey. I mean, come on. And somebody has this hanging up behind them in their floss tubes, maybe, that is where I first saw it. Jen's Stitching Niche, maybe? I could be totally making that up, but somebody has this stitched and hanging on their wall, and I saw it and loved it. And then saw that you also got a big old turkey and bought that chart, but it's fall. Now we are going to get into some Prairie Schoolers. Oh, Ink Circles Tapestry. I bought this at the same time I bought Quaker Geometric Puzzle and decided to start that one first. What was I thinking? They're both like the same size. They're both like 200 by 200. But I love the colors in that. The teal and the burgundies and the green. I might take this like color scheme and use that for Good Intentions. Ideas. Okay. And then I've got some Prairie Schoolers, some of which I will stitch and some I literally bought to stitch for my grandchildren, and my kids are still teenagers. It's fine. It's not a sickness. Prairie Stars. I just liked some of these little Christmas ornaments. Little Red Riding Hood. So this is where we get into like the nursery rhymes nursery stories that I thought I would stitch one day. So I have Little Red Riding Hood, the 3 pigs, 3 billy goats gruff, tortoise and the hare. Oh, and Rain, Rain, Go Away. And this one I will stitch because this is total Seattle. But I think I'm going to do Weatherwise first. And Weatherwise is like a for-sure Mania start. But I do love all of these. All three of those. Okay, more Blackbird. Eleanor Rigsby. It comes with 2 different colorways. I like this one. With the green and... I don't know. What is that? Rose? Burgundy? I think they have it here as a burst sampler, but I'm not going to do that. I'll just do this. We'll put this in my Mania. We're going to put that right there in the Mania and figure it out. Oh, love this one. Ecornatum. There are like 5,000 fall things that I want to stitch. More Prairie Schooler as the crow flies. Don't know why I like this. I just do. Like, I'm not a gardener, but this sow 4 seeds in a row. When to rot, when to grow. I don't know. I'm not a gardener, but I really like that. Nevermore, because I think everybody needs it and has to stitch it. I think so. Same with Hocus Pocus. I've seen this done with Pops of Purple. Love. I'll do that someday. Reindeer Roundup. Adorable. Look at all the little reindeers. Oh. Yes. This might be a for-sure Mania start. I really want to stitch this. This Whip It Good. Beth Twist did this as a charity chart in December. I think she'll release it at some point. You could get it in December, only in December. I know I showed it on my Flosstube. I really want to stitch this. I just haven't figured out color and thread. This is really pretty, but I think I either want it on a light fabric with a really dark variegated thread, or what I'm leaning towards is like a dark, bold fabric with white. Like something like Huntress. Because Mitch of Mitch Stitch and Crafting Gaming Jamie are doing Castles in the Air on Huntress with like white natural silk, and it is stunning. So I'm thinking maybe like an 18 count Huntress, or like something dark, something really dark and ruby like that with like a white or ecru, maybe silky. I have, here, I'm gonna go grab it. I have some different silkies. So I've got like bright white, off-white, and then I got this one that's, I think it's called like parchment or something, that's variegated. So maybe like an 18 count, dark, jewel-toned something. Or maybe a dark blue, but an 18 count Aida with 1 strand of sulky. That's what I'm thinking for Whip It Good. But that's a Mania start. Hold on, because I got a pile of papers here. Because I think I printed that out the same time I printed a bunch of freebies from different places. Yes, that are like Thanksgiving themed. And also like acceptance. Like I printed these all out at the same time. Oh, that's a good one. I should stitch that now. We're gonna put over here for a potential self-care new start. Seattle. These are all the ones from the calendar I had last year. The cross stitch calendar. And I saved out the ones that I thought I might stitch, or might even be good for giveaways, but I'll definitely do Seattle at some point. Look at the elephant. But I have New York that I need to finish first, that I don't stitch on that often. So I love that. Tree of Life. Oof, gorgeous. Okay. And then I think that's all that's left, guys. How are we doing? 34 minutes, not so bad. Okay, then these are the rest of those scatter ones that I was telling you guys about. So I've got Christmas, Hearts, Luck, Pumpkins, Eggs, and Sunshine. So I'm actually probably going to start with Scatter Pumpkins when I'm done with the yearbooks, and then do these as kind of my seasonal stitch. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'd have to do one every other month-ish. So these aren't going to be Mania start, but I think these will get started at some point this year. Late summer, I'll start this series, and you'll see it, because I got all the buttons and everything, and I have enough fabric, but I'm going to have to dye I'm going to have to dye each one to kind of match. So, the end of my basket. Random piece of trash in the bottom. So that's it, guys. Here, I'm going to put all this stuff back now. Reverse engineer this. These are all the non-starts. And now my Maynia basket is very full. Very full. So my plan is, here's my plan. Are you guys ready for the plan? One, I want to get that new Souvenirs of the Heart, and that's going in there. So my plan is to go through this basket now and figure out which ones are for sure starts and which ones are possible starts, because I'm probably going to do 2 different wheels. One of things that I know I absolutely positively want to start in Maynia, and then and I'll make sure, you know, however many there are, if I need to spin that every other day or whatever. And then I'll have another wheel that is possible starts to see what else gets picked, but it means I'm gonna have to kit everything. Yikes. So I might wanna, or I might wanna just get this down to 21 so I don't have to kit 40 things, although, you know, about half of it is probably already kitted. So what do you think? Anything in there in particular like you really, really wanna see me start? Anything you really wanna stitch along? Let me know. Thanks for going through all this with me, guys. Now I got a lot of work to do. I gotta weed through this and figure out what I need to purchase and start bagging them up in project bags. And my husband's working from home, so it's gonna be hard to do it without him noticing, but we'll give it our best try. All right, bye guys.